I'd say I'm surprised, but our recruitment algorithms rarely make mistakes. You didn't discover this secret evil meeting place. You were invited. We are an organization dedicated to the pursuit of, let's call it, aggressive global management. Now, I'll be honest. Our previous attempts at world domination had minor setbacks. The giant space mirror melted in the sun. Predictable in hindsight. The mind control scented candles turned out people actually like the smell of lavender-induced servitude, and the invisibility cloak for tankers. We actually lost the tankers. Can't find them anywhere. But failure is merely a rehearsal for greatness. Those were child's play, mere toys. Today, we move past the magnets and candles. Today, we execute a plan so diabolical, so breathtakingly complex, that the history books will be rewritten in my image, and likely in a very difficult to read font. I give you the global desynchronized. Jeffrey, you blithering idiot! What do you mean it's on fire? Well, put it out and stick on the egg rev.
Welcome to the Egg Rev, the emergency Jeffrey ruined everything video. While we try to fix his idiocy, enjoy this series of entertaining things and general do's and don'ts in the organization. Do. Be an expert in disguises.
Bits you can see here. However, it's considerably better. It's fantastic. Oh.
Don't. Pester dangerous fauna.
Hello there. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get away! Back off!
Do. Have the ability to set traps for those pesky adversaries.
Apply the trick.
Don't. Have a wardrobe malfunction during a meeting.
Sal, loose my trousers.
Do. Be an expert in linguistic variety. Don't. Be in Hollywood scale car crashes. Do. Expect the unexpected.
Every evil organization requires
orgy stuff.
No, every organization does not require orgy stuff.
Don't. Leave lit flares in silly places.
Let me just go get the
Don't leave a bloody flare on the shag carpet. You'll put a hole in it.
Dropped it under the floor.
I haven't done
How
anything.
have you done
bloody
that?
dropped it.
I put it down. It's right next to some motor oil as well. You really are. A very, very, very dangerous person.
And finally, do be fancy-like.
And I've got me an Earl Grey. Because I'm fancy-like. Well, okay. Jeffrey, not bad. Good evening. I have been expecting you. Welcome to the brand new, perfectly heinous, and of course, ludicrously lavish, ubiquitous syndicate. Which for some reason, some of you seem to be calling, and I don't know why, phallus. But, you know, we'll get past that. Hello. Welcome one and all to the brand new Rebrand. What did we think? Not bad. I noticed I noticed there was a few bits that there weren't even a mistake. It's just for some reason there was a bit of ghosting had appeared. I don't know why, but that's fine. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yes, welcome indeed. Welcome indeed to the complete rebrand of all of this. Of all of this. So welcome. Thank you very much for tuning on in nice and early. Well worth the wait. Yeah, I left the beginning. I left that opening going a little bit longer. Oh, my chat's not working. That's always a good sign. Let me figure that out in a minute. Yeah, I left it running a bit longer so more people could get in and be kind of hip hop ready to rock, you know. So you're welcome-o. Yes, close that. Let me restart my chat thing and see if that fixes it. But thank you everyone for being here nice and early. I appreciate it. For the Hollywood car crash, you're expecting Ernest to go flying off a bridge. Did you also change everything? Everything has changed. There's bound to be something I've missed, but absolutely everything has indeed changed. I can't remember what the bloody app was called now. Oh, Streamer Bot. I don't even know where it is. Streamer Bot. I don't even know why I've saved it nowadays. It's I've saved it in some random location, no doubt. Ah, good. Yeah, I don't know where I've saved it. Where would I have put that? I'd have thought it would still be in my downloads, but I don't think it is. Therefore, I've moved it somewhere, but I don't know where. Jeffrey, do you know what my Streamer Bot is? You don't know? I don't know either. Oh well. Oh well, I'm louder. Yes, I have changed quite a few things, so I should be a little bit louder for everyone as well. So we'll see. We forgot to make stuff for the kingdom. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm not asked about that. don't worry about that. I don't know where I've put it. Where the hell have I put it? Okay, hang on. Let me just search. Streamer Bot. Ah, I put it in my documents. That makes sense. That seems like the logical place to put it. Just wondering if this is gonna connect my chat. If not, I'll just have to use old-fashioned chat. I wanted something dramatically un-Hollywood-like, and I thought that had a hell of a lot more nonsense to it than yes, it seems like the whole thing is shitting on itself. Was better than you know, doing one of the other ones. Interesting. I don't know why. It's just stuck on connecting. That's curious. I assume something has decided to turn itself off. And to be honest with you, because it very rarely has a problem, I don't know where it is. Let's see if this works. I see that works. Or does it? Oh, no, that's not working. What is that? I don't know. There's a few more little bits to come. There are a few extra bits to come. Like, I didn't get the time or the opportunity to change over things like the sub animations and all that kind of stuff. And there's a few other little bits here and there that will still be coming. But big shout out to Mr. Creator for the absolute insane amount of stuff that he pulled off. It's just mad. The amount of stuff that he has done is insane. Yeah, so I think I've broken my chat. I don't know how. It's kind of working there, which is curious. Ooh. Maybe I'll just move that over there instead. But for some reason, I'm working over there. There's not custom bit animations. No, I haven't got time to do all of that. The clip of me making drilling noises. It is. Oh, do you know what? I'll tell you what the game was. The game was. Oh shit! What was the game called again? There you go. Foundry, I think it was. Foundry. Yes, I found it, Jen. I will link it to you. How do I link it to you? Does that work? There you go. Che is the sound effect. So yeah, I don't know why my chat isn't working over there, but if I move that over there, I can sort of solve the problem, I think. Yeah, I can see that. I think I can see everybody. I don't know about YouTube. You're welcome. I got no idea. There might have been anybody there. I don't know. If you are on YouTube, I do apologize if I do miss anything, because for some reason my chat's not working. Oh, I'll sort it out tomorrow. But yes, welcome to the brand new rebrand. The brand new rebrand. The brand rebrand of the branding new for the rebrands of the brand new rebrands. Okay. Yeah. This is where we are now. This is what we're doing. I don't. This is going to really annoy me. That is this? It's linked and working. I just don't know why it's not appearing on my there. So, yeah, cool. Jeffrey's done an all right job, I think. Well done. Yeah, well done. Just try and keep yourself from getting too excited and all that. And yeah, we're just going to get on with it. So. Today, I got my hair done as well, if anyone has noticed. Look, it's all like, like whatever. Go over there, please. Ugh. Nobody noticed. Rude. So, yes, we are officially starting our quest, our mission for world domination. Now, as you saw, and will continue to see from the opening, there's been a number of failed attempts, but that's fine. We'll regroup. Gonna need you guys to go off and, after this, obviously after the meeting, gonna need to go off and do a bit of recon in various places, try and find some weak points in your local authorities or governments, that kind of stuff. And we'll try and worm our way in and begin our quest, truly, for world domination. So, we're going to get going. I think today, we will indeed be back into some... whatever it's called. I always forget. What the hell is it called again? Alchemy Factory. Oh, I did see that Minmog, aka Mind Mogul, got an update. A pretty significant update at that. I've got Star Rupture to play. I've still got that to go. I've got like 1 billion games I gotta play. But yeah, who knows where we're gonna end up first? Who knows? I'm gonna have to go and figure out this bloody not right now. This freaking chat thing. That's kind of annoying. It's just sat on connecting. It's just like I kind of do it, Captain. I don't have the power, so I'm just gonna have to leave this open, which I can see okay, I think. Oh. Okay. Let's go. New quote. Quote number 939. Oh, I wonder what the 1000th quote is going to be. Hello, Rocket. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm literally looking here. I'm trying to remember. There was something I had to turn on. I just don't remember what I had to turn on, which has probably turned itself off. So I'm just going to minimize that and we'll ignore it for now. I can see people. I've got no idea if this displays. It should be displaying the tubes as well. If any of you are around. Oh, there's some from Slurpee. Does it say the tubes? Oh, it does do. Okay, look. Yeah, cool. Found it. Found it. I've no idea if this shows like subs and resubs. So I'll try and keep an eye on that as best as I can. Otherwise, I apologize. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. We've got a bunch of new emotes. Some of them went. We have a bunch of new emotes. We have... What else have we got? What else have we got? Obviously, there's the whole freaking rebrand stuff that's going on. There's all the different visuals and whatnot. There's a few bits internally in the stream that are different. Obviously, the opening video, the hello Mike over on the tubes. The starting soon is different. The credits are different, which you'll see later on. And yeah, let's just see how things go, shall we? So welcome to the very, very first, for the most part, complete rebrand. The 99.1% Rebranded rebrand. Because, you know, I'm fantastically clever and know how to deal with time. Game. Where are we? Alchemy Factory. Yeah, I think we'll do... Yeah. We'll do some Alchemy Factory. Oh, there's a sandbox mode, apparently. Okay. Does it was Watermelon Taxi on the emoji? Sorry, what? Pardon? Kilo, I think you should go back and just retake your English exams and come back to me with a sentence that makes sense. Does it was Watermelon Taxi on the emoji? Does it say? Oh, yes, I believe it does, yes. Obviously, it's very small, but I could probably find the actual one. It should be... That's assuming that it's on this and not on my other thing. Actually, do you know what? I don't know where it even is. It's under fan art. Don't know where it is. Oh, it's in Discord somewhere, I think, actually. I think. Pretty sure there's an emote. Yeah, in the emote IDs, I feel like it's in there somewhere. I think. I don't know where. But I'm pretty sure it's in there somewhere. Or maybe not. I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's somewhere. Anyways, let's get going. Right. Alchemy Factory. Let's get this going, shall we? Can't remember what we were doing last time. We were just starting to make those potion-y things, weren't we? And I think we were building up to get something else. You still picture Gopher as Melissa McCarthy. That's fine. Do we get a new video? A new video for what? Did you miss it, Angel? It went on. It was like 4 minutes long. Weren't you here? You fool. Yep, there's a new intro. You're just gonna have to wait until Tuesday now. Oh, I thought you were here earlier for some reason. Alrighty. Let's go. Oh! Fancy like. Right. Evil Alchemy Co. Oh, which one are we on? Save 0? 940. Yeah, here we go. Right, load. Confirm. Cool. A nice swoop. Thank you. Right. Love the new board. I know. Look at this. It's all gold and fancy like. I can turn off the, if we ever want to, I can turn off the, oh, that should be back in there actually, the Twitch one. If we ever decide that we no longer want, like, this one going on. If we don't want that, it doesn't need to be on, we can turn it off. Oh, I forgot to run an ad earlier, so there will be an ad break coming up in a minute. Soz. I forgot. So... last time, what was I doing? Last time we did something like this. We were setting up to stand this guy's roof. I love that I can get on that roof. We started to set up the Doohickey Majig Volume 7, which is making us the transformation potions, of which we need 100, and I have 33. I have 33. Is that a bits goal? I wasn't sure. That just displays the Twitch goals, basically. Whatever Twitch goal we have currently going on. How are we doing in there? That's looking all right. Table saw's going okay. There's loads up here. So this is running actually really well at the moment. This is actually it's completely backed up because this is not running particularly well. But what's the reason behind that? Is that just because there's no wood in... There's no wood in here, so I need to get some wood in there. That's why. That should continue. Oh, that's a problem. I have to turn that back on. That is running behind a little bit. So let me grab a little bit of this. Let's just chuck that in there. I think that should give me enough to get going. Oh, the relic. Yes, the relic, of course. Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that. The bloody relic. Yeah, Krathor did an insanely good job. Just ridiculous. Just mental. Like, every day, it was just like, oh, I made this now. And yeah, it was just mental. He did just a ridiculously good job. Right, so that is going to be a problem. We're going to need... For some reason, I didn't put a Bayi dude there, so I'm going to have to make sure I keep that topped up. I mean, in all fairness, I could just steal it from up there and re-top up. As long as this thing is continuously moving, because that's kind of backing up now. I suppose what we could do is there's nothing stopping me from, like, using these. Switch between a conical flask around. I think this, like, helps to... So I can process more of this at any one time, I think? I don't really know. I'm not really sure. This is all backed up now, though. Bloody hell. Except nothing's coming out of there for some reason. That's just being a bit slow. Oh, that's because only some of it is going. Some of it's going in here, obviously. Oh, that's fine. That can back up. That will speed up soon enough. So yeah, there's plenty going on. 35 we're up to. These are all going to chug along to their heart's content. Obviously, we're just waiting on these bits. This is always going to be a little bit slower until that's completely full. In all fairness, it's actually not that far off from being completely full. So yeah, we're going to be looking into this stuff. These aren't too bad. These wood saws aren't too bad. 6 wooden saws to produce all of those. But another 4 over here and the wood. This is going to be the hard part. Because that's going to require looking into doing the advanced... where is it? No, it's in research. So that's going to require us looking into the advanced fertilizer. Which is pretty spenny. It's pretty expensive. We're going to have to use quite a lot for that. But as I think it was Garion last time, he mentioned that as long as you're producing enough, what are they called again? These guys, enough of the bandages, then it should be fine. So basically, we effectively need this setup again, but using better, whatever it's called, fertilizer. But the other downside to that is the fertilizer requires quite a bit. To make the fertilizer, we need basic fertilizer, which we all know how to make basic fertilizer. That's fine. And the gloom fungus, which in its own right is problematic. Because that's the stuff that... It's a bit expensive, but like you said, as long as you make enough of the stuff, then it's okay. So the real question is then, if we were to make another one of the fertilizers, can we? I'd probably have to make another one because it has a byproduct. Like I could potentially... I mean, actually, you know what? We would do, but not as much as I think we would do. Like I could have a something here that passes out. The wood goes back up to there and does whatever it's doing. But the mushrooms come out, which will then combine with these guys to make the better stuff, and then that goes into the area. So I think it's potentially doable in this set. Oh, I know it will work. I just kind of want to see if we can get it working even better. That's what I'm kind of wanting to get done. Like if we can get it to the absolute maximum, we might as well, you know, like I can set up the other parts to it nice and simply, but if we can get to the absolute maximum like straight away, I think we'll be laughing. So before we do anything, I want to add some walls. I know this is probably going to end up oh, I can't build there because that's overlapping. Interesting. Is that totally overlapping with the stairs? That's kind of annoying, but okay. What if I put it here? It does work there. Right, if I pop you there for a minute, because what I want to do is build a little bit more floor off of this. There you go. Because, okay, that doesn't support, that's fine. Okay, so we've got a little bit more space up here. I mean, we could build it and then we could just shuffle the stairs over like one bit. It's not, I don't think it's particularly demanding. However, this whole section I'm probably going to end up buying in the future anyway, so I'm not going to bother too much right now. So yeah, I'm just wondering if we can like retrofit this thing. You're surprised to find out as you were leveling up, the nursery output is based on belt speed, not fertilizer. But it does make it consume more fertilizer. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best course of action here. I think it's definitely to make another one of these, but instead we will split these off and we'll do something a little bit different here and make the advance before the advance goes through, because then it will just come through here and we'll end up with an absolute shit ton of flax. That, however, is going to have to be probably like over here in this section, I think, because then it can get chucked up here and we can build the rest of it up here. In the meantime, with a lot of wooden saws, now I think what I might do is use this line that already exists. I can bring some of the money over here. The problem is this setup might use quite a bit, so I kind of almost want to... Actually, no, I won't do that. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to have to do that. No. I think what I'm going to try and do is... Once it's up and running, I'm going to try and power it off of the... Slurpee! Thank you for the gifted sub, sir. Thank you very, very much. Number 803. God damn.
To be a henchman.
What I might end up doing is using the all of this basically to it will power itself from the bandages, I think. Because if that loop just goes straight back into, for example, buying all those things and then buying all the wood, I think it'll just remain like self-sufficient. Right, okay, got it. It's a hell of a job that we've got to do here. It's a hell of a job. I feel like placing some more of these might be a really good idea to try and, like, set things up so we kind of know what we need to do. So we need a fertilizer. Fertilizer. But we need it making advanced fertilizer. Advanced fert. Fertilizer making advanced fert. And then we also need... That needs to then also make us bandages. I don't know how many just yet, but bandages to then go into a... What's the thing called again? A dispatch. Bandages to dispatch. Which then, all of that feeds into all of this, basically. So, yes, I think the first thing we want to do is try and get that set up. It's going to require us to make another fertilizer. So maybe I'll just go and buy up this land here, actually. How much is this? I've got 44 silver on me. How much are you? 15? Sure. There we go. That's better. Buy 5 plots of land. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to build it predominantly over here, I think. And we're going to try and put all this all under... We're going to try and make this like a bit of an area. Can I click and drag? No, I can't. Okay. We're going to floor all of this. We're going up in the world. So all of this is going to be our area, which we're going to be making our new fertilizer and the other bits. But then I wanted to come up here and I want our things to be made up in this section. Don't ask me why. I just do. So... The lighting is so good on that emote. It is, yeah. There's actually one for all of them. I don't know how many people are here to be able to see them all. Let me have a look. There's that one. There's that one. And there's that one. There you go. Boom. So we basically need to have an area that makes all those other bits, and then the money gets split around effectively. Half goes up, half goes back into that system. Okay, right, first things first, we're gonna have to refigure out another freaking fertilizer. That's the wrong golden one. Oh no, I saved the fanciest one for the logo. So I did that on purpose. The fancy one is saved for the logo. So yeah, we need another fertilizer, which is going to cost me a freaking arm and a leg. What do we need? Iron. I need sage. We need a bunch of iron nails. 500. I guess one it was less than that. More than that, sorry. A load of rope and some stone. Okay, right. We can get all of this going together. I'm pretty sure the steel is probably looking all right. Portal sign. Linen rope. Now, did we get some linen rope? Go to Pass did indeed do the linen rope. Well done. Are we making... So we're making steel over here, right? Yes, so steel should be over... Oh yeah, but this whole system here is just an absolute arsehole. Well, we've got loads of steel, so that's fine. Let me just grab all of that. Hello, Faye! Wood is fine. Iron is probably fine. Iron should be in... one of these, right? Isn't iron in there? No, where's iron? There's iron here somewhere, I think. Is there iron here? Oh, it's there. Right, here's the iron. That's half the iron. That's fine. So we've got enough iron. Okay. It's basically just iron nails that we need to get up and running now. We do have iron nails. They are here. However, this system is consistently turning itself off because... I just don't have enough. Wait, is that stack bigger now? Oh! They've upped the stack of the... Oh, that's good. They've upped the stack of the iron nails. Didn't realize that. Cool. Okay, we're going to just get through all of these. In fact, you know what? Sod it. Let's just take 2 of them. So this should get the iron nails up and running. So I still need another, like, 200 iron nails. Which won't take too long. That's fine. 200 iron nails is kind of nothing, really. Okay, then we've got to get the sage... So, the most interesting bit is going to be flipping them over. I need more glass. Well, you left a piece, so... Don't know what you're on about, sir. 2 grand. That's pretty good. 30k is pretty good. That's good. I like that. Plank, stone, and nails, rule 600. That's really good. That's much better. Although, interestingly enough... Oh, it is doing it in here. Okay, fair enough. It is retroactively doing it. Cool. There we go. Okay, I actually need some stone, don't I? How much stone do I need? Just gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna halve that. Logs, planks. Pretty simple. Let's just get 600. I need 677, so I need a bit more. There we go. All right, and then all we need is iron nails and 2 portal sigils. Now, I'm going to have to figure out where I want this. I think I'm going to put it here, because then the stuff can come out, and we can try and build it, like, in this area. Because then I want the money to split here back into the system, which will basically going back into there. Or just in a singular line, basically. And then also, these guys are going to be coming out and going to the left here. But we also need to remember that because we're going to be inundated with this as well, the sage. We need to bring off some of that sage as well. So we need to remember that too. There is a wrap that needs mending. Yes, there's ideally, I'm probably just going to copy this, to be honest with you, because I don't have to do that. I'm just going to copy this one. Because it should be the same and fixed. Because then I just need to remember. I think it was only that, but this one has had the modification on it of, or has it? Wait, did I never modify this one? Did I modify this one? No, I didn't. This was supposed to be... The charcoal was supposed to modify, but I never got the opportunity to do it because I realized that I'd have to change these around, I think. I think if I flip them around, it might work, but I can't obviously Oh no, I was going to bring it back one. I could have sworn I did that. Apparently not. Maybe I should do that while I'm here then. So that gets done. Then I know it's going to run even more efficiently because there's going to be less wood coming into it as well. Technically speaking. So yeah, I think I might do that. Right, okay. Let's... While we're waiting for the nails, let's prep for that. So we basically need to... Okay, I can't... Right, effectively what we need to do is... This whole line needs to move back one. This one needs to move back one. And then the space there should just fill okay. And obviously this needs to turn from that angle to the other side. Ooh. Yes, get on with it. Nice! That was, damn, that was hefty. Okay, cool. So I'm going to need another one there then, aren't I? Okay, if I just like... Let me just do that. Right, so... Yeah, I'm going to have to swap that around. So that comes out there and they go along there. I think it should run. I think they run when they're only one on it. I actually don't know. I assume they run if they're only one on there, because it is still technically being fired. There's only one way to find out, to be completely honest, so I'm just going to have to... We'll give it a try. Let me save it. In case it doesn't work, I can just reload it. I'm going to dismantle it all anyway, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. Right, pick up you. So we need you, and then it needs to go that way. Yep. Okay. And then you will be deleted. You will be deleted. And you will be deleted. Now, this is the real... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, balls. I didn't think about that. Oh, shit. It's not going to let me do it, is it? Oh, I hate that. That's so annoying. There isn't... I mean, there's not really any other way of me doing it. I mean, obviously I could bring it in that way and then cut it through, but then I don't have any way of getting it back into that system. Oh, that's so annoying, and I can't remove that to like replace it in any kind of way. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, never mind. Where's it actually going to? I think it just goes back down and into here. Yeah, I can't even put it in front of it. Because it loops together and goes back down into these. So it has to go. It has to go there. Oh, hang on a minute. Don't these only process... Hang on a minute. Oh, wait. These are... Right, hang on. These only process 22.5. I wonder if we can move these in a different way. Like, I wonder if we could, like, do something... Because the one in the middle is kind of obsolete. So they came up. I can't even... I was just thinking if I could, like, turn it around or something, but... Because this one here is obsolete. So we could, in theory, remove that one. And then... Is there anything there? Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. If I... Oh, wait. No, this might be okay. It's really awkward to see me. Let me get rid of you for a second. So, I don't know if this is going to run okay, but if I got rid of that and this, and then we'd have to have you on there, and then stick... Oh, I can't build that there because they're... Oh, it's not going to work. I can only make one of them do it because this freaking thing doesn't let me build it retroactively. I have to do it... Oh, that's a shame. Faye with the 606... Sorry, the £6.66. Thank you.
I fucking love the rebrand.
Oh, thank you.
There is signing fee.
Here is the signing fee. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I love the rebrand too. Yeah, I don't think we can. I'd have to rebuild this entire... I need to rebuild it. I need to make a 2.0 basically. Yeah, this is not going to work. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. I think we can just carry on as it is. We know this method works pretty much bang on. Oh. Wait, I just want to delete that thing. There you go. Okay, that's fine. No issues. It's a little unfortunate. What I think I'm also, though, what I think I might do in the future, I don't know if you can stack. Like, I might make this in, like, pieces, but there'll still be work to do, but maybe not. So the only downside is that the amount of wood coming out is going to be a little bit less. Or going through is going to be a little bit less. I don't know if it's going to be much of a problem. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. It is still running fine. Okay. Well, the thing is, it's going to churn through it a lot quicker in the next one, but we'll see. Any tips for someone trying this game for the first time? Ooh. My biggest tip is when you're first building something, like when you're first exploring your way into like automating something, or, you know, let's say you've just unlocked, I don't know, let's say you've just unlocked like, what should we say? I don't know. Let's say you've just unlocked freaking bandages. I don't know. My biggest thing is unlock a big amount of space and build your thing spread out. So when you look back at it, or you get a vantage point, you can see all of the steps. Then, once you're confident that you understand the steps, you know how A and B go together, then you start to shrink it. So it takes up less space. For example, like up here, this bit here produces 1, 2, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This produces 5 things. That little bit up there is putting all of these in here, all of these in here, all of these in here, and all of these in here. So just consistently, all the time. So that's why I think my biggest tip is that. Build big, spread it all out, understand the steps, then shrink it down. Because then eventually you'll start shrinking. I mean, this isn't even that shrunk down, but we built this thing here. So basically, TLDR, this whole setup over here, so let's say that one over there, this one that is pretty much self-sufficient, as long as you put money in it, it's self-sufficient. This whole thing that's taken up 1, 2, 3, like 4 squares, I have condensed down into something that takes up 1 square. And I've just gone vertical instead. And again, as long as you put money in it, it'll work. So yeah, you'll get to that kind of point. I still don't understand why one of these seems to go through more wood than the other. I really don't understand that, but whatever. Anywho, we gotta go and build, and edit a fertilizer to use rotten logs instead to make us advanced freaking stuff.
Bloody peasant!
So yeah. Tony by the Sea, thank you very much. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to the channel. Jolly good, rather. I've already forgotten what I was doing. Blueprints, fertilizer. I need to make a fertilizer 2000 now. It's gonna take me a little while. Right, we need some more nails. How are we doing for the nails? Is that it? 202? Make more nails, goddammit. 7.5 per minute. How much is this actually making me? 15. Oh, okay. So I could technically use 2 of these. To make more nails more quick. Let's do that. More nails more quick, please. In there. And in there. Tar very much. There we go. Has this thing gone through? God, this thing really does just eat away at the charcoal. Again, it's fine, but it really does eat away at the charcoal. You don't really need to maximize efficiency of production lines because the NPCs... There is that as well, yeah. The only time you ever need to, like, or you want to maximize would be if you're... For example, if you were selling to the dispatch portal. Like, that, I think, is probably the only time because you want to get through as much of it as you can. Same as if... This is, like, I wouldn't even say late game. It's, like, mid-game. Same as when you start going into relics. Because relics require such a huge amount of things. They're the only times to do it. But if you're making stuff to sell to people, yeah, you're not consistently selling. You're selling when a dude or a woman or a they, them, he, she, etc. turn up to buy some stuff, which, you know, is sporadic. So, yeah, you ain't gonna worry too much about that. Anywho, I digress. Do we have enough to build the fertilizer? No, we need another... Oh, wait, no, I do. Yeah, we had 200 nails. Give me nails. There we go. Right, fertilizer 2 with some minor additions. Right, here it is. Build the beast. So, this is where we want it. Now, the plan is that we're going to alter it slightly to work with... I'll show you first. Basically, we want to alter this slightly to work with the rotten logs. So there'll be a splitter here that comes out, and we drop the things, whatever the things are called. What are they called again? Mushrooms. We drop the mushrooms, and they get combined with regular stuff, which is being made at the top. So the rest of it is unaffected, but the mushrooms come down here. But instead of these going into the system, they come away from the system, go in some more of those guys, which then make the better stuff, and the better stuff goes in. And in theory, this will be just like crapping out stuff like crazy, basically. Oh, actually, I want to copy this one anyway, don't I? So that's what's going to happen. So let's grab this. Let's grab this blueprint first, because we want to copy this one because it had some slight edits to it already, i.e., like swapping around of some bits. Conform. Right. Okay. Thanks for the advice. Yeah. I mean, I am not a pro, but thank you. Yeah, it's quite different from Satisfactory. In which everything is tiny. Satisfactory, you build gigantic things. I find Satisfactory a bit easier to look from A to B, because you can see it all, right? You can walk in amongst it all. The problem with this one is the second you start building vertically and you want to like edit something in there, it's a ball ache. It's a lot. It's a whole nother ballpark. But I hope you enjoy the game, and you know, if you are a Satisfactory player, I think you will. It's very different, but it's really good fun. Belt management is more forgiving than Satisfactory. Yeah, yeah. Right, so we build. There it is. The Fertilizer 2 Electric Boogaloo is out already. Now, before we do anything, we want a secondary amount of that coming out as well, because we know that we're going to need to use that to make the bandages. Right, so this section here is our first bit to edit. Now, I really am curious if there's any way of me doing this. I don't think there is. That point there... No, because this thing here gets in the way, doesn't it? No, that's... Oh, do you know what? There might be a way, but it'll be slow. Because... How much does it process? 25... Yeah, no, it's not enough. We need 4 of these to get it to run properly. And at the moment, it's all going through... It's all going through one way. So there really is no way of me... I'd have to rebuild it, basically. I'd have to, like... Copy out this top section and move it away. Try and rejig this central part, because there's quite a lot of it. Because we do need some extra stuff on there. No, it wouldn't even work with that in the way. I'd have to build it out once. I don't really know. I don't know. We'll figure out another time. Right, anyways, so what we need here is we need a filter splitter. A filter fish. So that comes out like so. That comes out. And we need another one there. So yellow is the one that it's filtering as far as I can remember. So we need gloom fungus. We need more gloom fungus. All right. These guys, or at least, what have we got going on here? You need to be buying the... Hello? Why can't I... Oh, there we go. You need to be buying those. Hello, Mr. Ebert. Okay, so... If we add these here... Sod off. Alright. So that joins onto that. So that's the same. Then what we need to do is get these guys coming out of there. And... You're going to move down here into something else. But I also need to make sure that I re-edit this thing as well. Right. I don't know. Hang on. How much of this are we actually making? 25.5. So how quickly do we make other stuff? How quickly do we make advanced? Oh, it's a 1-for-1 situation. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so we just need 2 of them. Easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right, so let's just do... Right, what I'm thinking is we bring this down to like another little platform kind of down here. Which I suppose we could probably use like these guys. This would be where they sit. Well, it won't be because there's not enough space for that. Maybe we do it like... Would it actually be better for me just to use a steel one that's slightly larger? Do I have enough steel? Yes, I do. Oh, wait, no, there. I mean, it would work there. It's a bit taller than I would like it to be, but it is a better size. Oh, don't delete the whole damn thing, Che. No, don't do that. Of course, coming like that might be better. I don't know yet, so let's just figure it out. Right, so we need that coming down to something like this. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. Because what we can do... Do you know what? We could do that. Because then we could drop this down onto here. Which then gives us a bit of space. So what I think... If I put... Oh, see, I kind of want that to be... I'd love for that to be slightly... Okay, no, this is okay. If we do this... So we've got... Yeah, if we do that... That'll come onto there and split into those two. So that works. That works nicely. If I can get on it, that would be great. Okay. It should be fine. So that comes down, goes into there, goes into there. This guy will come and join into that, and then that threads into each one of those. We then just need to do a... Flip that. We need that there. Give me another one of those, please. Okay. So that, in theory, that's it. And then, all we have to do is obviously rebuild this thing. We just need a line that goes that way. That'll come down, go in. They'll just merge together. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right, how much we made? We're making some good cash. 50k? Sorry. 63k, and we spent 23. Oh man, we are making dollary dues now. Yeah, we just have to do this. It's kind of annoying that that's... Oh wait, can I flip this? Oh, I can. Okay, I won't do that. So that's gonna annoy the hell out of me otherwise. Give me that. Flip it. That's better. Yeah. That just goes in there. That'll be where the rest go. So I need to delete you. Oh, wait. 17 objects? What do you mean? No, I just want to delete this thing. 17 objects. I don't know. Is that just because it's 17 of them, I think? Probably. Right, just need to build a little platformy guy. there. And then we do exit. This goes all the way up to there. Right. Okay. That should now, beyond the connection we have to make, that should now be feeding advanced fertilizer in here. So, what we need to do is... For God's sake. We need to buy up some of those logs and just get stuff into the system to make sure it's all moving in the right direction. And then we'll kickstart some of it. And then I think off we go. So let's just go and buy some... Right, we're using this. What do we use this? This is for flax, right? Because we need to make a load of rope. I think. Because this system, I think, should give me enough flax to make the rope, but the excess flax makes me all of that shit, basically. So basically, the excess flax will be coming into this kind of a system and making me just a load of linen, and I think it will be enough, and flax fiber. Because in theory, we should be producing a shit ton more. And then we can break it down and try and figure out the best method. So we're going to need, like, you know, this kind of a system and this kind of a system and whatever. Just making me a bunch of that, which in turn keeps itself fed. That's kind of my overall goal. I have no idea how well it will work, but that's the overall goal. Anyways, what was I doing again? I bought flax. Did I buy flax? I did buy flax. Can't remember what else I was going to do. Right, flax. Flax. Oh, I meant to buy those things. Please note the operative word in Che's last sentence, should. Yes, keyword, should. Right, buy me some rotten logs. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to get the rotten logs in. One on each table saw. Should probably get some of them going as well, which we'll do in a second. Right, so one rotten log on there. And one rotten log on there. Just gonna then just chuck 6 of them on, because they'll fill up all of that. So what this should be doing is, yep, sending the wood up there. So how much wood is this actually making us now then? 36. So it's even less than it was before. But I kind of want to get it to the point of where it is running, but spreading everything out. That's kind of where I want it to be. I'm also going to need to get some flax, actually. We need flax as well, which I'll grab. I'll just grab 100 from in here for now, because we will need that to kickstart as well. So yeah, I just want to get this to fill up first. I want all of this backing up like crazy before we turn any of this on. So let's just go and get a stack of stuff. A stack of stuff. In fact, 2 stacks of stuff, because I imagine we've got space in here for more. Off your pop. Okay. Honestly, if we can get to a point today where we've at least automated something that's kind of running itself, I think it'll be all right. That's our money in section, actually. That's what we have to remember. That is money in. Right. How are we doing? That's backed up. That's not going to produce anymore because that's backed up. So, if I now fill up you and you... I don't actually know if this is going to work because there's obviously less wood coming through. But what I wanted to do is just start getting stuff in the other systems. Even if it's not doing anything just yet, just in the systems. These will start to burn, and they will, in theory, go up there and clog up, which is, again, what I want it to do. The problem is, these just do not last very long. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But yes, thank you, Faye, for kicking off the... in fact, we have a goal, actually, don't we? I forgot about that. We have a brand new goal. Where is it? If I can find it. What's in the alert section? It. We have a donation goal. Fancy new keyboard. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. Thank you very, very much. Yes, we now have the new fancy keyboard goal, and we're on 666. It's a good number. It's a good number. How we doing? Not too... I mean, that's not going in there, which is curious. Oh, but actually, that's because these ones are filling up first, I think. Although that one isn't. Yeah, I just don't really know how this one's going to run. This one might require a little bit of jiggery-pokery. You might have to try and figure out if we can, in fact, do something with these. Yeah, it's a little annoying, but there's really not much I can do about it. The other thing would be that I put one in front of that at least, so at least some of it's going through. And that can connect. And then maybe more comes from somewhere else. Like, part of me's thinking, if I axe one of these, because we don't need both of them. This one, in actual fact, is completely obsolete now because we're producing even less wood. So it actually might be an idea just to axe off one of them, put a blender in front of that, which starts, and then connect there. That's probably a good idea. I'm going to do it because these do 22.5. We're not producing 22.5. So let's delete you. Let's also just go and delete this one. Because then what we want is, I want that to do that, and then that to join on there. Then basically this one, if I can... Oh, I hope I can put one here. That's going to be really annoying if I can't. Yes, so that one will be producing it. So at least there's some going in the system. It should help things speed up, in theory. But as you can see, we need this running because otherwise this backs up and then we stop everything else. So let's get that going, which also becomes a problem. So yeah, we need these being used. So now that that's going through, that should start burning those, which should start making me some fertilizer. We've got plant ash on its way. Fertilizer get going. That'll come down, go into these guys, which will make me more fertilizer, which will send it through. So quite a lot going on, but not too bad. What I'm also going to do, though, I think, is set up... Oh my Jesus fucking Christ.
Matt65 donated £4.20.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you for the £4.20. You scared the bejesus out of me. Flipping hell. That actually scared the crap out of me. Oh, I'm going to get some of these set up so we can store some stuff because we're going to need it, I think. So, let me... I'm going to get rid of that one, unfortunately. Oh, actually, that can't go there. We're going to have to do these flat, I think. Which is a little annoying. I didn't really want these to be flat, but they're going to have to be flat. Okay. Because otherwise we'll start picking out the stuff on top, which I don't want to happen. That being said... Oh, there we go! Oh, it's coming through! Sweet! Because I want this to keep running, I'm going to have to put this into a box. For now. We'll just do it like that. But what I kind of want to do is... get rid of these for a second. No, don't demolish the whole goddamn thing. Delete those. Grab you. Pop you there. Oh, there you go. Reconnected. So, these will start storing flat. How much are we making now? 90 a minute. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be. But it's doubled out. That's actually nowhere near what I thought it was going to be. That's doubled the... Now, I assume that's because I don't have... I would need... Is it fertilizer efficiency? I need more fertilizer efficiency, I think. To produce more, I think. Is that correct? Who was talking about it earlier? It was Garion, I think. I need belt speed. Oh, okay. Fertilizer efficiency is just how long it lasts, right? Whereas if it's got a higher belt speed, we're getting... I guess more of it's going out, right? Okay. But there you go, look, it lasts 22 seconds. Okay, but that's fine. So that's now... we are now producing 360. So that's not bad. Nursery speed syncs up to belt speed. Mine are putting out 240. Right, okay. So what I basically need to do is next time we level up, which actually... Oh, we're on 43. What's stopping us here? Are we still behind on... Right, I think it's because... Oh, that's backed up now, so this should start splitting between, I think. Yeah, we could really do with more of this, to be honest with you. This is kind of slow. Not even sure why. Oh, is it? Ah, okay, it's the plant ash, yeah. As per. So at least this is moving some stuff. But obviously we want some of that coming in here as well. So I'm going to just do... just one of these. Oh, for God's sake, what am I doing? That sits on here as well. Because that's going to fill up, which is great. Then that's also going to fill up. Because in theory, we're now producing 90 of that too. Better fertilizer also gives you more yield. Your advanced ones only last 9.6 seconds for flax. Oh, really? Okay. How long do these last? 14 seconds for sage. 22 for flax. How are we doing? I mean, it's not... It's slow. Is there a reason why it's slow? Oh, yeah, that's why. Because we've run out of bloody logs already. Of course we have. Get those in there for now. We're going to have to manually add these logs every now and then. Which is... it's fine. I don't know how well this is going to run until we actually have it running, like, properly. Right. Okay. So, basically, until we manage to set that up, we're going to need this stuff. So, at the moment, there's 180 that comes through here, assuming it's running well. So, we need that 180 to kind of go into systems like this. This does 30. Oh, okay. So, 2 of those would now do this entire system here. Okay, that's not bad. So, what we could end up doing then is... if we have all of this going into one set of that, so one half will be making me linen, in theory. The other half would be... one's making me linen. Oh, and the other half is kind of redundant. It doesn't really matter. But the other half can make me, I guess... the other half would have to start making me rope, I guess. I think. Yeah, rope for the pulleys, right? So yeah, okay. So linen, and then we can start pulling off the other stuff. Okay, so yeah, if we get up a... let's get that set up. Do I have this on a little thing, or should I just have it... it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay. So, what I need to do then is I need 6... I need 6 grinders going into a processor, going into one assembler, which will make me 18 per minute. For now. That would eventually become much higher, I think. I just don't know whether to put it on something or not. I guess what we could do is try and build a little sort of a thing. Where's my steel gone? There it is. So if we had that coming out, that goes into 3 of these guys. Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. I think I need to place these first. I think if I place them first, I can place them on top. I think. I don't know. Oh no. No. For some reason I can't place that just next to... okay, hang on. I'll put them in the middle. It's fine. That's where I wanted it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay, if I do that, and then we do this... whoops, they're the wrong way around. But because that's producing... what, 90 of it or whatever it is. We have to have that going into another one next door to it, basically. Oh, I'm out of bloody nails. I'm out of bloody nails. Out of bloody nails, I am. Nice. How have we run out of a... Oh, have we run out of... Okay, hang on. Get me the iron ore. Get that in. Get that going. Get that moving. Okay. Right. Oh, I didn't pick up any steel, did I? Steel should be over here. I don't know how much of it I'm going to have. 41. I mean, that'll do. So if I did that again... So then basically that would come out and it would split into these two. All of these would then have to merge... Go up, go into a thingy. I've got an itch, hang on. They come up here, go into a... one of these guys. Okay. They can then go into... I think they can just go into one of these, right? Oh, need some wood. Hang on. Gotta get some wood. Man, this is gonna take ages to top up, isn't it? This wood's gonna take yonks to get all the way up to the top. Anyways. So I think if we just had it coming through into that... Oh, hang on. How much did we make this time? 36. 39. Okay, we spent quite a bit that time. We spent 35 that time, but we were making a whole kind of thing. That would be making me linen. You'll be making me linen thread. We're starting to make it 180 though, interesting enough. This is actually getting me 30. So that's still not enough. Which is mental, to be honest with you. But that will go in and that will make me that stuff. Okay, so that's that. So then what we also need is for this to come out, go along somewhere else, and also start processing into something. So let's bring that out. Let's imagine we have these guys. I should just put a table here, really, shouldn't I? A table here would have been more than sufficient. So I don't know how much of this we're actually making at the moment. Okay, well, we're making 90, so I guess we could... Because that's going to be full in here. Oh, it's not full in here. Oh, that's because some of it's down here, right? What if I just rip that out? Fill it up. There we go. And then do that. I actually don't know. I think this is... Right, this is our biggest problem at the moment, because... This stuff does not last very long, and I don't even know if this is even going to... keep itself running, to be honest with you. I don't think it will by any means, but we can give it a try. So I guess we need this going into... So if we're making... Okay, let's just say we are... Right, sure. Let's do that to there. Actually, do we want to do that to there? Yeah, we're going to want that somewhere. I don't know. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, balls! No, that can't go there because I haven't even put the things up here yet. Oh, god damn. Let me flip them around. Forgot about them. There we go. Right, okay. Anyways, so... Okay, so thing has to come out and go over there. So let's just do... I mean, I guess we'll just have to use these for now. They go to there. So out comes our linen. Linen goes in. We also need a bunch of... I don't know how much of it we actually need, though. How much have we got running over here at the moment? I've got 3. These process how much per time? 30. Okay, that's enough for one. Okay, yeah, we'll just do 3 then. So we can bring that up. So give me these. I reckon we can bring them up to here. All 3 of you go in. And then that's making us bandages. 9 per minute and... Oh, wait, we need... Oh, God, I forgot about that. We need to make them into potions first, don't we? Oh, balls. All right, okay. That's put a spanner in the works. I need more flax fiber for that. Oh, shit the bed. All right, fine. I forgot about that. Okay, all right. That's not going to work like that, but that's okay. We can figure it out. I've got plenty of flax there. It's not like I need all that much more. And to be completely honest, I could funnel all this in here as well if I really wanted to, which I could still do. Right, so that flax needs to come out of there. It was fine doing what it was doing, but we need it going into another one of these first, which is making us that. So let's do another couple of these. Flax will come out, go into flax fiber. Oh, I'm sorry that it's confusing. I mean, well, yeah, it's understandably so. I could just get that to kind of like... Don't I have like a big ramp one? Oh, I do, but it's too big. Okay, no worries. We'll just do a lift. Okay. Flax goes in. Oh, no! No! I'm out of... Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, you bitch. Okay, we need to do some pasture. Failed. Getting me bloody rope. You don't understand these types of games. Well, factory games. It's just making shit. Producing A to B is all it's doing. Making shit. Alright, that'll go in there. So what we need to also do is get some of that coming out of here. Oh, that's actually going to work out fine because I can do 3 of these. I mean, that's not... I'm going to need a little bit of extra. That'll come in and do that. Some of that flax fiber will make its way over here. All I need to do is... I guess I'll just use these. Lift there. Okay. To be honest with you, a lot of the time I don't understand it. I get confused like hell because it's complex. It's surprisingly so, actually. It is surprisingly complex. All right, they go into there. That goes into there. You go into there. I need you to go up to there. You'll go in there, and then this last guy here... Now, yeah, the money's going to be an issue, but we can figure that one out later. That just needs to basically go like that. So a bunch of the flax that we're making in here is going to go into this system. Now, at the moment, it's not ideal because we aren't making, like... It's not optimized. We need to basically hand these guys in, which unfortunately currently aren't making anything. They're just a bit slow. It's a 1-for-1. That's not going to happen in ages. It's because this is a bit slow. The plant fiber over here just isn't running all that well. That is also because, well, one, I imagine there's no... Alright, yeah, it's because we've got no... There's nothing churning in there, right? So this whole system's kind of stopped at the moment. Sure, let me grab some more cash. We've made quite a lot of money recently, so there should be a load in here. Nice, just give me that much. Yeah, if I completely agree. If yeah, if you're not playing yourself, it can be confusing. Absolutely agree with you there. Basically, we need more flax fiber coming out of this. So I'm going to chuck in some of that. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm going to chuck in some of that. Which should produce us extra flax fiber. Because we need more of it going into this thing. Do I even have any on me? Oh, I actually have loads of plant ash. Right, just chuck a bunch in myself. Because what we're doing here is we're making soap. Some of the soap... so the soap goes into this thing. Half of it goes... Or not. Wait. Oh, does that... Am I not fit? Is that why it's not doing anything? Because I'm not filtering it? Should that now... No. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Am I using the wrong... I think I'm using the wrong thing here. No, it's just... I thought there was a splitter. That was working fine, because, like... It was... Now, at the moment, it's all going up the top, which is not ideal. We had it as a priority at first, but that was just getting clogged up. How do I get it to split from either way without just... I guess I just manually do it. I thought that this... if you had it going in, it would do... Without being programmed, it would do both. Filter out chosen items. Huh. I thought it did both. Okay, well, I guess I just have to do it manually then. So we do a... If I do this onto there, and then we just do a ramp to there, so it will split evenly now. Right, that's probably be a bit better. I feel like I'd probably broken it earlier. So what's in there then? I've no idea. Oh, is that just the underneath bit? And that can go now. So we have backup in here. So basically, this thing makes soap. Some of it goes this way to be sold. The rest of it goes up here to be ground. And then flung over here to make me some more stuff. The downside... Wait, why is this... Oh, this is because this isn't running now. Right, hang on. There you go. Cardoza! Hello! Good evening. Right. You find Chase running dialogue with himself and what he wants to do and why it isn't working makes the stream interesting despite the game's complexity. I love how you went to and why it isn't working. So then basically this thing over here is... It's crunching away at some wood. It's flinging over mushrooms. Which go in here to make me gloom fungus. Which then makes me the transformation potion, basically. When we have the excess soap. Because, yes, soap's a little slow at the moment. If I start chucking it in myself, though, it might speed up. Oh, and then this guy. Oh, shit. Bolarks. I meant to get a thingy-majig. I need to get one of these and build a dispatch portal. Because this is just dispatching and I put it on the wrong way round. It's fine. Cool. So now all of that's going to go in here, and every time it sells, when I tell it to, money will come out here, and basically I'm going to have to thread it down here. So I do... Oh, shit. I also need a bloody bank portal thing. I don't know how well this is going to work, but hopefully it does. I thought we were buying a gelatinous gridlock. yeah, nearly. So actually, I'm going to do this, because then I can put a bank guy. Where's my bank dude? I am blind. There it is. So this thing splits denominations, basically. So in actual fact, I'm going to do it like... Let's get rid of you for a second. I am going to do it the other way around. We'll do it like this. Okay, so what this will do is, this is going to be taking in the bandages. Every 50 bandages we put into it, we get 12 silver. That 12 silver, so we should be getting, you know, every 5 minutes, we should make about 12 silver, give or take. Assuming that this actually keeps on top of itself, which it should do. Oh, actually, how much is even going in? No, we're only making 9 per minute, so that's actually, technically it's bang on. Although this is kind of slow, I'm not going to lie. It does seem like it is running surprisingly a little slower than I thought it would do. Is that because... Oh, that's because this isn't now... This whole system here is now kind of stopping right now. Yeah, that's problematic. Let's put some more of that in then. Right, it will eventually fix itself. So if we now do a little cheeky ramp here. Yeah, go on. We'll do a little cheeky ramp. Ramps are fine. A little cheeky ramp. So this thing here will hold cash. I'm sending it the wrong direction though. That's always good. Now what I'm going to do, what I'd love to do actually would be to add some of my own cash into this to kind of force this through a little bit, but I was an idiot and I didn't leave any space to do it. So that's not going to happen. Although there should be money in here, right? Dispatch today, 50. Does that count the other one as well, or just this one? I don't know. I actually have no idea. What if I moved you over by 1? So I'm actually going to put you there, because then what I can do is add my own cash to it. If I want to, I can add like a little cash injection here if I decide I needed to. Using that. Are we producing enough for the contract? Not quickly at the moment. We will be, but not right now. I also don't understand why that says 50. And yeah, I just saw one go in it. I don't know. Right, anyways, so let's just go ahead. Alright. So this should basically start, once the money comes through, it'll split the money into singular digits, which I'm just going to let run along here for a minute. Yeah, I thought we have 50. Oh, wait, no, we've got to get that to go up, haven't we? Of course. Yeah, my bad. I'm an idiot. Can I put these in? No, but I could chuck them in. I could do that because I'm not going to use them. So no, this should roughly take. Obviously, it won't right now because it's not running optimally because it's not producing over here very well. I don't know why actually. Oh, it's because oh, that's annoying actually. Why is that? So the wood isn't burning away quick enough. Where the So we've actually kind of reached a weird point here. What isn't burning there? That's all the plant ash. So I think it's actually, strangely enough, I think it's because this is now backed up, so it's not producing any. So what we would actually need to do is, it might work if I just pick up some of this wood. It might start pushing it through. But yeah, I need to get some. Yeah, there you go. We need that coming through quicker, which I suppose actually is another one of the is actually an issue because we're never going to be producing enough of these enough of those. Like these are only going to produce every so on, so I don't know. This may not even ever really work very well. Thank you. So actually, maybe adding this was more of a hindrance, you know. Maybe burning extra was probably the better way of doing it, but don't know. Oh wait, there's nothing in that. Maybe that's also why. That's not actually burning anything, so that's probably another reason why it's not doing anything. May have to split off into a trash can. Is a trash can just a box? I need some of that to get into there. Okay, right. That might start up again. Now that the wood is being used, it should start moving again. Let me add another... Let's just do another 2. Screw it. How much are we waiting for? Okay, that has dispatched. So where's the money? Oh, did it go in there? No. Oh. There you go. Right. So now we're getting individual coins coming through. Let me just chuck in another 9. That should chuck those through as individual singles. It's not going to be very quick, and bearing in mind a lot of it is going to end up going into this. And that's going to back up like crazy up there. Over that, unfortunately. So half of this is going to get wasted on stone, but I mean, the stone will back up eventually. Go on then, send it in, you might as well. What do you want me to find out? So this cash will filter into each of these, basically. So some of it will go in here, unfortunately, which will spam the crap out of... because that's going to have to fill up. As you can see, although that being said, it might fill up quite quickly. It's going to sit along the front there. Oh, we've already ran through it all. That was quick. And then this will start just making bandages willy-nilly. We could force it to speed up by just chucking our own bandages in there if we want to, but I'm not too bothered about that right now. As long as this is running, so we are producing, we should be alright. So the more important thing, though, is we need to get this thing going. 58. That's gone up by another 14 or so. It's still pretty slow. Oh, that's good. That's backed up. That's really good. That's what I want to see. Whereas actually now, we're waiting on this. So this is actually producing a little bit slower. But it's producing the... It's one for wanting it. But that obviously just needs a lot more. But that's okay. We don't need to have these running perfectly. The better thing to have done would have probably been to have rigged one of these guys here, so it fires in there as required, but... I'm actually okay with this just backing up along this line, because eventually it will all start going up there, assuming no one racks up and buys any of it. It will all start just going up in that direction instead. At the moment, though, it's just a little bit slow on the linseed oil. It needs 200. This thing produces 50 at a time. So every 4 seconds, give or take, that brings in the required amount. Okay, that's running. This is sat because it can be. I could actually, because this doesn't run particularly... I could back the other one up. I could do... Oh, hang on. I could do that. And some excess go into the other one as well. Because this is only ever going to run as much as these are moving in, right? As much as these are processing, so... If I can get more of that in there, I think it's probably a good idea. I haven't even looked at half of this stuff over here in ages. I don't even know if it's still running alright. I think it is. Like, this guy is also producing... is sending stuff out. But this one's a bit slower. Because it's relying... There's a couple of systems here that are relying on each other. But, that being said, these being sold here does appear to be... We've got some of the money going over here, and that's backed up completely. Because this side of things, for the linen, is happy as Larry. That ain't doing anything. And then it's also going... Where's this one going? Like over here somewhere? That's also going here, which all of this is now backed up, which is good. So we're actually now... We're backing up all the way back here. That's really good, actually. So this whole system is now self-sufficient. Pretty much. So we've got... So this bandage section here is technically powering... 1, 2, 2/3 things. Which is good. That's very good. What would be lovely, though, is if we had better fertilizer here, but that's okay. I think we'll upgrade the What do you think is the best thing to upgrade then? Should I go for... Should I go for belt speed? What, belt speed and maybe like efficiency? I don't know. Or do I have to do those two? As long as you shouldn't do factory first, or should you do... Which way around is it? If you've done factory, that's fine, but if you do that, you should also do factory. Is that the way around it goes? Something like that? I don't remember. I don't bloody remember. If anyone is new to around here, please drop a follow. Come and say hi. We love new people. I'm sure there's plenty of you in the chat. I'm sure there's plenty of you in the chat. If you aren't already following, hit that follow button. Come say hi. Very much appreciated if you do. Belt speed helps everything. All lines use it. Yeah, but the problem is, if you have too much belt speed, it can fuck everything else up. But then again, it will only put in as much as the factory can take. So yeah, I reckon belt speed is probably the better one. We could even do 2 in the belt speed. I'll put 1 in and we'll see how much difference it makes. But yeah, things will be out of sync. So I don't know. If you let belts fall behind, you can't really feed the production. So realistically, if I put belt speed in, all it's going to do is move stuff around quicker. The production speed is still only going to run at the production speed, right? So I guess it doesn't really make much difference. Yes. Yes. Sell, my pretties. Why did I pick up so much flax? What was the purpose of this? I don't know. Maybe I was going to put it in here. That sounds like something I would do. You're at 240 belt speed. How do you know? Yes, Spider Shrine. Yes, that's what we were talking about earlier. So I think we're definitely going to do that. How do you know what your belt speed is? Is there somewhere that tells you? Because it doesn't tell you. Oh, is it here? Oh, conveyor belt speed, 90 per minute. There it is. Did not realize it was Underworld. Thank you, Spider Shrine. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I wonder where this was. Okay. This isn't doing bad. It is getting split. Okay, this is actually nearly all the way down here. So this will start auto funneling down this direction. This is probably going to need... Oh, yeah, this does. This isn't rigged up for money just yet, so... It will eventually. I mean, it's still running fine. We're producing a lot of stuff here. Some of it goes over here and produces us the... Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, that's still fine. Ah! There's nothing in the stone crusher. That's a problem. I don't know why I didn't build a thing down here. I'm going to buy a thing. You know what I'm about. Thing is like my favorite word. Just so I can do this manually. It's much easier. Where is it? Or is it in here? What does that one do? Why is that one there? What do you do? I don't know. I should probably put something in there anyway. There you go. Have some stuff. Right, if I pop you there then. Make you limestone. Whoops. There you go. Alrighty. I think I'd probably drop back a little bit on making these guys for a while. Yeah, must have done. Something is not running in here. I assume it's the quicklime powder, yeah. I think this thing over here is purely just making me more charcoal powder, I think. Oh, it is powering this. Sorry, this is powering both of these. Okay, fair enough. Roger that. Okay, this might now start to do something. Yes, there we go. That's coming in. So this should start to make me more of these again. Because right now, it's not at all. My builds are triggering OCD. It's fine. I'm not very good at the game, so That's fine. Sorry? I have not got to the point in this game where I am insanely good at it, know how everything works. I'm just chucking stuff around and hoping for the best. I'm still very much learning. I am... Well, I mean, I'm not even level 5 yet. I'm sorry, I'm level 5, but I've barely even... You know, I've still got all this to go. So, yeah. A lot of this is me setting up. So, like, my ways of doing it is if I've got, like, a new recipe, I will lay out what it is the recipe requires. I'll then make it a bit smaller and a bit more condensed. And then eventually I try to make, you know, like, you know, tower kind of versions of stuff. I'm not that arsed, you know what I mean? Like, I'll make it, it'll turn up. I'm sorry it's triggering your OCD. Right. Plus, I play this for like 2 or 3 hours a week. So, I never really get far enough. What is going on here, and why is it not happening? Oh, right, yeah, it's just really slow with this, isn't it? Because this is being split off in all kinds of zones. The better idea here would probably be to use some of this. Because we've got 30 of that going into all of this that I don't feel like we particularly need. How much are we even producing? We only need to produce 45. At the moment, I'm producing 60. Well, yeah, nothing's running at capacity because there's no point. Because it's not... It doesn't get sold at capacity. It gets sold when someone racks up to the shop. So selling it at capacity doesn't really make any difference. So I just don't bother making it run at capacity. Plus, I don't have the money to run stuff at capacity properly just yet. There are some things that I am. Like, I'm in the process of, like, attempting to do the Jupiter at capacity, but I haven't got enough levels to run it at capacity just yet. I can get almost, you know, I can do, like, that would be it. Some of them would be at capacity, but otherwise, there's not enough people turn up at the shop to run stuff at capacity. Otherwise, they would do. Which is curious, really, because otherwise I'm sort of like, then why have it at capacity? Because, you know, freaking Gertrude and Larry rack up every, like, you know, 10 minutes or whatever to buy stuff. 3 seconds later, their stuff's already stocked up, you know? So, like, these are never going to ever run out. A lot of this is never going to run out. So it never needs to run at capacity. It just needs to run at a good enough amount that when someone buys a thing, it comes in. Yeah, I'm sure doing side missions does, but I've got more important things to think about. I know you can, Akilo. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to make them. Thanks, Angel. Okay, that's good. So now we're actually selling these. There we go, look. Now we've got them coming in. Transformations are going. 62. We're still a way off. It's kind of slow because this, like, this section here is not running great because the amount of charcoal that we've got coming through is just not very good. But once we level up, maybe it'll help with those things. Need to convey a bit more people in. Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't even know if this is really running particularly well. My biggest gripe is the amount of stuff you need to efficiently run some, like, really low-level stuff is just kind of mental. Like, that's my only gripe. It becomes to the point where I'm just like, I have to build, like, X number of these things to build, like, 4. You know, like, you know, if I wanted this to run at 9 per minute, which would be at capacity. I need to get 90 of these coming through, which need freaking 100. Which needs 270 flax fiber, which is all of this basically, but running on extra good stuff here, which is now stopped because I'm not making enough money, or the freaking something's backed up somewhere. I don't even know where it's backed up, but something's backed up somewhere for some reason. Actually, yeah, why? What's stopped here? Everything is still running. So I don't really know what... But that's the other problem. This doesn't make enough freaking... bloody these things. Mushrooms. See, I might have to have a little side guy here that just takes some of it off when it's not being used. That's my kind of like my only gripe at the moment, is it requires just a metric arse ton of stuff. And it's like there's so many layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers to it that just become a bit annoying after a while. So I'm gonna actually use, I'm gonna just do this, I think, because this will dump this for ages. Excess wood will go into here and it'll dump that for ages, because that'll hold God knows how much. And then eventually I can just delete it, I suppose, but yeah. You have a 5-story, 1-floor cell machine that's only making 36 bandages a minute at 100% efficiency. That's what I mean, like, it just seems like just monumental. I know as you level up, in theory, it would become easier, but it's just mad, like, some of the amount of stuff. Like, I don't want to have to spend several hours making an ultimate efficient thing that I then have to spend several hours tweaking to make sure that it does run efficiently. Like, it's mad. The only time I need it to be efficiently is for this. But this is a ball ache, you know? All I want to do is make 100 of these guys. That's taken ages as well, because this isn't running properly, because this isn't running properly, because that isn't running properly. It's just an endless cycle of nonsense. Like, I have to run around and just every now and then chuck a bit of, like, charcoal in these guys, because even though I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wooden things all going into here to produce various amounts of charcoal, the whole thing still doesn't work. Self-created. But it's self-created because I'm inexperienced at the game. I've played it for like 10 hours. Like, so I mean, it's probably more than 10 hours, but like, and I'm still like, I still learn. I didn't even realize for ages that charcoal powder was better than freaking regular charcoal things. Didn't realize that for ages. So, you know, like, yeah, fine. But I completely understand your perspective. You've come in, like, you've come in much further ahead of the game and understand the best ways of building shit. I don't. So, and of course, it will run terribly for ages. And that's fine. So it's like, I don't know the best ways of making all this stuff. I don't know the best balancing methods of doing all this. I don't know the exact number of stuff that needs to go in a furnace to make it run as best as it can. I don't know. Oh, Foundation's great. I love Foundation as well. It's just got an update, actually. It had like a quality of life update, I think. Yeah, I think so. Haven't played Foundation in ages. We've probably still got like old villages and stuff that are still, because we modded the hell out of it for ages. I've completely forgot what I was doing. I have forgot what I was doing. And yeah, my other gripe is I get bored of making these nurseries because you need like 1 billion nurseries, and which then means you need 1 billion of these things just to get for just like 12 plantash, and I just get bored of building nurseries all the time. So I think that's one of my other gripes. I really enjoy this game, but I think I greatly underestimate the levels of stuff that are needed to just get some stuff working, like, optimally. Like, you build these nurseries, but you need 2 of them need to be at least these to get the rest of it up and running efficiently. And then it's like, oh, great. So after all that, after all of this shit, and all the money I spend doing it, I get 45 flags, or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm used to Satisfactory, I think, more than anything. There's a difference, like, there's a different level of, I know what it is. Like, I'm not stupid, but like, it's like, there's just different levels of it. It's a different style of factory game. Also, I'm from the UK. There's an S on the end of that word. Right. Anyway, I forgot what I'm doing. I've completely forgot what I'm doing here. I need to make more rope. I know that much. I play Satisfactory badly, so it's, you know, you get what you come for. Right. I have forgotten what I am doing. I was waiting for this to go up. Oh, I'm basically just waiting for this stuff. I'm literally sat waiting on this. But yeah, I think, like, yeah, my biggest kind of complaint is just the sheer amount of, like, the nursery stuff. I just get bored of making them. Like, every time I have to start a new product line, it's build another nursery. I don't know, it just becomes tedious. It's where I think, like, Satisfactory will have nailed the factory genre, because the whole point of it is for it to be satisfying. Like, the whole point of it is to be satisfying, to get from A to B. So, like, and you always know, as long as you're producing enough of X, you get all the way through to Y. And yeah, that is the same here, but I know that X is always going to be producing. I never have to worry about making sure there's money going into it, or, you know, or resource running out. Because if one resource runs out and you haven't got, you know, a supply of cash going into it, the whole system becomes a problem. You know, the whole system collapses, i.e. like these over here, for example. Like, I haven't got these rigged up to cash yet, so they quite regularly kind of come to a bit of a grinding halt. Whereas when it comes to Satisfactory, it's like you always know that the iron is always going to be producing. I never have to stop and think, oh, how much iron is that? All I know is that that's producing this much iron all of the time, and then you cross-reference it and you go down the line, basically. Whereas these ones, it's just not as obvious. Like, some areas don't. Yeah, the information's probably here somewhere, but like some areas, it's just more complex. This level of micromanagement is fun, and at some point it becomes tedious. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, there is a level of micromanagement that's fun, but the really thing I like about Satisfactory is that you focus on building the factory, and you get the way it drops you the information is just, it's kind of perfect. Like, you start off, you know, with the like with the tiers that you go and send off and whatever. Every time you go to the next tier, it gives you like, these are the things that are for this tier, and you're like, oh, okay, so now I can upgrade that bit, which means that I get more stuff there, which means I can produce more stuff there and whatever. And it's just this really nice kind of shuffling thing that you can go back and you can re-optimize it and you can go back. There's just a bit that becomes very micromanagey in this one, which is fine. If that's what you enjoyed, that's fine. Like, enjoy it, you know what I mean? But there does become a point. Like, it does become a little bit annoying after a while that I have to run around and do X, Y, Z. And yes, someone's going to say, oh, that's because you didn't optimize it in the first place. But that's fine. If you're looking at it like that, maybe you're further ahead of the game and you know that I need to do X, Y, Z to optimize it straight away. I'm still new to this, so I'm still learning the best ways of going around things. And it's just different types of games. That's all it is. Like, it's just different types. That's fine. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying playing it badly. It's satisfying to get from A to B. Yeah, none of it's perfect, but I don't spend days on the game. I've spent 30 hours on it over the last... I don't know how many weeks is... How many weeks is this now? Like, I play like... Over the last, like, several months. I play for like 4 hours a week. So, like, half the time, I don't spend enough time in it at one go to, like, push it through. And to be honest with you, some of that is just me... offline trying to build blueprints that are more efficient. But I'm not very good at it, so... If you're here to see absolutely perfectly optimized factories, you're probably not going to get that. Oh, I didn't mean to put that in. Okay, whatever. So anyways, we are just waiting on... Basically, like, this system here is our biggest kind of problem now, because this isn't really producing very well. Strangely enough, it's all going down the other way. Have some of that. Because my initial plan was that a bunch of these would feed into some of this would feed into some of that. And yeah, I know it's not optimal, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, like, it's... Sometimes it works. Oh, it's these... Yeah, and these bloody things are annoying. Exactly, Spider. Agreed. Agreed. I am never, ever going to get to the point of where I have perfectly optimized factories. Freaking nine. I've seen some people with, like, flaws and flaws and flaws and flaws and flaws. I will probably never get to that. I will probably change game way before that happens. This here is terrible. Half of this, I don't use anymore. That, for example, I don't even know what this is. What is this even doing? What are you producing? I've no idea. Seemingly nothing. Like, this hasn't produced anything in ages. I think it might have been producing glass at one point, but I don't need that anymore. Like, this is irrelevant. Don't need this anymore. This one here, this one was also producing glass, apparently. Don't need this anymore. This is just laid out here because I'm just slapping stuff down as and when I'm deciding that I want a bit of an extra something somewhere. i.e. making these things for some reason. Oh, actually, don't I have some... Oh, no, I don't have any more. Let's put some flax in there. Screw it. Let's make some of them. Can I take some fertilizer from the fertilizer 1000 and belt it over to the blue potions maker? Probably. This thing is probably over... I mean, well, yeah, but I don't think I've got any way of doing it. I'd have to pull it out from here. And bring it like... I'd then have to catapult it over here, basically. Oh, actually, no, that's not even right. Where does it even need to catapult to? Like here? So, technically, yes. I might be able to do it... I don't know how far a cannon has. Well, that works. How far back can I go? I haven't got enough stuff on me to just keep building them. How about that? I mean, that still works. Do I have any gears over here? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Can I go back any further? How about there? Sweet. But yeah, like, I don't know the distance of stuff, and I'm not gonna stand there and... Oh, God, that keeps going. Nice. That'll do. So... I mean, this, as far as I'm aware, is probably... This machine will probably end up sort of collapsing at some point. But... Oh well. Hello? This is another problem. I want to be like, I can't see. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Should that not just be going... Why is that not firing over? That one's full. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. So why is everything going in this then? Are these backed up, but it's just not going into that line there? Because that should just be going on to... Oh, it's probably because this is only going into that line because this one is feeding both directions. So I probably need to try and do like... No, that's not going to work. Right, hang on a minute. I need to delete this for a sec. Right. Yeah, so that's only landing there. It's not actually like going between the two. And I don't actually think... I'd probably have to put it here instead, then that might get in the way. I put that there. Will it reach there? Or is it going to tell me that there's a thing in the way now? Oh, no, reach there. I think if I do it there instead, it will at least split between these two. Not too bothered about that. Like, that's backed up like crazy. As long as it's going to those ones, it should be fine. As long as that's kind of... This will back up, I imagine, pretty quickly. At least that will keep building then. Because these are okay, I think. The biggest problem with this is actually these furnaces just aren't running very well. It's run out already again. How is this running? Oh, wait, is it because... Oh, no, it's because this isn't running. Yeah, there's the other issue as well, like... Okie dokie. Well, we're going to be heading off in a moment. Just want to check everything's running all right. Cool. That's already backed up. Nice. Yeah, that's a good shout. Well done. Good shout indeed. Hopefully that'll speed that up a little bit. We're on 67. We haven't got up by that much. But that is because we were sat on this for a bit. This was a bit slow. Oh, yeah, look, because that's really backed up. That will run pretty much optimally for a bit. I mean, some of it's running by itself. We've got all this running by itself, which is topping up... that's topping up all of those and those. We've got... Oh, wow. We forgot wooden pulleys are actually, like, made over there. That's topping up, keeping itself topped up. We've got this topping itself up. So we've got... Everything we're selling is pretty much keeping itself topped up whenever anybody buys anything. So, like... We're not doing too bad there. Like, all of this is running itself. All of this area is running itself. Yeah, not optimally, but that's fine. So, we're starting to get to the point, especially once we get that level up, where we can start trying to build this thing. The Jupiter. It's gonna need 10 wooden saws, which is a lot. So I think what we'll probably do is we'll build, like, tables or something along this area. Have a bunch of wooden saws on here. Have the money filter down into each one. And then the correct number of saws will start to do each individual thing. And then all funnel towards this. For example, you know, 180 planks, fine. That's at least 4 saws. Well, currently it's 4 saws. Who knows when we start doing all that. And yeah, we're starting to get there. Like, this will start producing a little bit more. This will get us the gloom fungus moving into that, which actually was kind of holding us back a little bit, I think. The excess of this trundles off over to that, so all this is doing is just keeping itself running. In all fairness, the only reason I'm doing this is because then we're using this extra charcoal powder to help with these two, because these were obviously struggling. They've been struggling for a while, but that's kind of helped. It's done a good job. Yeah, Kilo, that's my, yeah, that's why I built this thing. So when we've got more conveyor speed, it should be producing us more stuff out of this. So this will end up being better, and then XS will make us the pulleys as well. Obviously, we're gonna need to probably put some more wood in there, but then the pulleys will help come in because we need freaking 540 flax, which is just insane amount of flax to optimize the amount of pulleys and things like that there. Because like, yeah. But anywho, there we have it. Right. Another day, another terrible attempt at keeping a factory up and running. So guys, thank you so much for tuning on in. We had a couple of followers today, I think. 2 followers? 1 follower? 1 follower, 2 followers? I don't know. We had a couple of people coming on in. So, thank you very, very much. And thank you for sticking around for the brand new rebrand that we had going on today. Very much appreciate. I hope you will like it. Moving forward, we are now completely super villainified. So before you go anywhere, make sure you stick around for the credits because, you know, they'll be helpful. And yeah, we shall continue on our quest of world domination. So thank you very, very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy your weekend. And I will catch you. There'll be no stream next Saturday, by the way, just to get a heads up. No stream next Saturday, but I will see you on Tuesday for either more Alchemy Factory, or we might stray either back towards Mine Mogul, given that's got an update, or we might start a whole new one. I'll start looking into Star Rupture. But until then, have yourself a good one. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you very, very soon. Good night.